Well played.
Okay, we'll have to start that one again. I just couldn't resist. That was just too easy. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Critical Mass. We've decided to change locations again. I am out on a cruise ship, and yet we can't get back to port with what's going on. Mark decided to just hang around some little town. I'm not sure where it is. I have no idea where that is. Someplace in China by the looks of it.
From a movie.
Okay. And then we have Paul, who is hanging on for dear life off a cliff overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Say hi, guys. Hey, guys. Well, we decided to bring you another film, this time a classic review of one of the films that supposedly used to scare the crap out of us and was like one of the first original horror movies that really caught on out there. And
it was the first ghost movie.
Everybody knows about it. And you know about it from the same picture and the same line. And yet, we're talking about Poltergeist. So yeah, Poltergeist, we all know it. If you haven't even seen the movie, you probably know of the fuzzy TV screen with just and the little girl saying, "They're here."
Yeah.
It's been spoofed. It's been commented on. Everybody knows about it. The thing is, today, is it still worth watching? What do you guys think?
Well, let's talk about back in the day.
Back in the day, like my days.
Okay, so I don't know when it came out. I think it was 81 or 82, maybe. And I saw it when I was a kid, and it scared the daylights out of me.
Yeah.
Like terrified. I would have ranked this right beside the scary scenes in The Shining, The Thing. It was, I don't know. This was pure horror to me when I was a kid.
It's what solidified my fear of clowns.
Not TV, clowns.
Clowns.
And not trees out the window or anything like that.
I don't like that either, but it's that creepy clown, man.
All right. Well, it's been remade a few times, but of course the first one was with Drew Barrymore, was it?
No.
She wasn't the little girl?
No.
Who's the little girl?
Drew Barrymore was in E.T.
I know that, but who was the little girl?
I don't know, some little girl.
Insert random blonde little girl here.
Well,
yeah, Don says he watched it 2 days ago.
I still have to see.
He's such a liar.
Yeah, you didn't watch this 2 days ago.
Well, tell you what. When I put this video up, I'll show you a picture of Drew Barrymore at that age, and then I'll show you a picture of this girl at that age, and tell me they don't look exactly the same.
They don't look at all alike.
Want to bet? We'll see. We'll see.
Look,
you guys let me know.
Blonde.
It's O'Rourke. Somebody named O'Rourke. Obviously went on to become a huge star after this. But all that being said, you guys said it scared the bejesus of you as a kid.
Yeah.
But what exactly, you Mark, clowns, Paul, you just said it scared the bejesus out of you, but what stuck in your head after you saw the movie?
Back then?
Yeah.
Well, the TV. The girl putting the hands on the TV.
And the TV is sucking her in.
The scary tree outside the window.
That was the biggest scare for me, was the stupid tree outside the window.
And when the clown wasn't on the chair anymore.
Yeah, we went under the bed.
Like, those were the three things. Those were iconic moments.
Yeah. See, this was right up there as far as the kind of horror movies that started a genre. Was Poltergeist, and you had Amityville Horror at the time, right around the same time came kind of both along the same lines of families being attacked in their own houses. And it started a trend. It worked because they were super popular. This one, it didn't scare me like to nightmare status. And I'm not a great horror. I was never a good horror movie kid. I'd be like this all the time. But I wasn't so much for that. But that damn tree outside the window, and that did haunt me because I happened to be in an upstairs windowed house with a dang tree outside my window in the country, and it scared the bejeebus out of me, as we like to say in my olden days.
But the scariest thing about the movie now was how bad Craig T. Nelson's acting was. Like, I was happy when I saw that he was in it because I liked him from Coach, but no, he wasn't very good in this one.
Well, it's a beginning role for him.
It launched his career, Paul.
Well, it gave me nightmares afterwards.
Yeah, actually, there's not a lot of people went on to big things after this movie, despite how popular the movie was. Like, I just got Drew Barrymore confused with the poor girl who was the lead actress as the little girl.
Poltergeist did one thing successfully, and that was take something that happened in everybody's house every single night and made you terrified of it. And that's when the TV screen goes to the static at the end of the broadcasting day. Everybody's TV did that, and everybody was terrified after that.
See, a lot of people watching us right now, would have no idea that used to happen. TV used to end at a certain time of night. And in fact, every once in a while, if you were watching the American station, you would come up and it would be the national anthem, and then it would be just afterwards, and it would restart up again in the morning. That doesn't happen now. TV stations just run and run and run. So that is a little bit of a, it might not feel the same effect nowadays when people watch it if you're younger. But if you're older, like myself, all that stuff comes back.
No, back when this came out, that was the norm. That happened in everybody's household every night.
Yep. Now,
so I'm trying to think of one of the standouts of this movie, and I think
it's the tree.
I think the best thing about this movie was the little exorcism lady. Yeah, with the high voice. I thought she was awesome. Back when I saw it the first time, she was just a lady. But now when I saw it this time, she was really good in it. Yep. And I thought it was great when she said, "This house is cleansed," or something like that.
This house is clean.
This house is clean. And so you think, okay, they're all safe. They're getting out of Dodge, and end of the movie. And then there's another 25 minutes of movie where stuff happens. So you got two horror movies for one.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's the original, we built these houses on top of a burial ground movie.
So
now,
I guess we can't rate it out of 10 from when we were kids because we were just kids. But what would you rate it now?
As a rewatch, what would you give it now?
Okay, so watching it, I enjoyed it. However, and I know it's really terrible to say, but the CGI at the top of the stairs with the ghosts was terrible. Back when I was a kid watching it, that was really spooky. That was really scary when all of a sudden there's a demon ghost dog or whatever it was at the top of the stairs that forms. It was terrifying. Now I'm looking at it saying, well, why was I afraid of that?
Well, because you're not 4.
No, but it really looked fake. So if I was as an adult right now watching it, I'll give it a 7.
You'll still give it a 7.
Wow. Oh yeah, because I would still rather watch this movie than a lot of the movies that have been released lately.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Paul?
If this came out today in the same quality, I'd have to give it a
as a watch.
We wouldn't watch it.
If you haven't
watch it if it came out today in that quality.
I would say this isn't more than a 5. I don't think so.
I could film something better than that on my phone.
Well, no. I've seen you work with your phone. Nope. Myself, I'd probably give it a 5 as a rewatch right now because it does date it. The special effects is dated. and even the story now has been done so often. Like Jaws to me is still Jaws. You know, it still stands out by itself. Poltergeist is, like I said, Amityville Horror and some other movies.
Yeah, but it's what sparked those movies.
I know, but I'm saying as a rewatch now, I would only give it a 5. Back then, I would say 7 or 8 because it did stand out. Right now,
Not worth a watch.
Not worth 5. I wouldn't be looking for it as a horror movie to watch right now.
I don't know. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Mark likes the old horror movies because he's
I do.
scared of clowns.
Not crazy about clowns.
Well, there you go. Let us know what you guys think. If you were to watch Poltergeist again now, would you say that it's a 5, a 7, worth watching, really dated, or give us another horror movie from the past that you think is better and stands up better than that one did?
Go give it another. If it's been a while, go give it another watch.
Try and get through a half hour. If you can get a half hour out of it, you can do the whole movie.
Well, I think it might be free on YouTube. You know what? Just sidebar. Do you know how many movies are free on YouTube if you just go to YouTube and just type in free movies? As long as you don't mind the ads coming up.
Yeah, which I do. And that's saying something because I make a living off ads on YouTube. So, but it annoys me when I'm watching a 2-hour movie and I see 44 ads. It just,
that's just a side for anybody.
It's very annoying.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you can find them out there someplace. There's lots of places. Roku and all them all have these horror movies on their horror channels and all that. You can pretty much find them everywhere. Give it a look. Let us know what you guys think. Give us your recommendations for watches, as we all are just looking for something to entertain us while we're stuck at home. And maybe if you want some really good entertainment, check out some more of our videos here down below. And until next time, why not hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you later on the channel.